When slavery ended after the Civil War, Annabelle Pryor acquired farmland near the Missouri River in Franklin County, where she and her neighbors built a log cabin church in 1865. As flooding was always a concern, the congregants of the African Methodist Episcopal Church purchased a lot in 1892 in a new subdivision of New Haven, overlooking the river and the town below.
And she went on horseback, collecting nickels and dimes from the white people of the community. And then with that money, they bought the lot here for $100. They had a building constructed in 1893 for $110. And in 1905, when Annabelle died, they named it after her.
The church functioned as a vital center of the Black community for 100 years until the 5 remaining elderly congregants made the decision to close its doors in 1995. For the next 25 years, New Haven resident David Smith watched over Annabelle Chapel, paid the insurance and utilities, and mowed the lawn. In 2020, he turned to the New Haven Preservation Society for help.
Over time, the piers on the west side subsided. They went in the ground. The whole structure started to lean this way.
The New Haven Preservation Society arranged for structural assessment of the building, which determined that the chapel needed to be temporarily lifted to allow for foundation repairs and stabilization.
We have put a continuous footing and foundation, concrete foundation underneath the structure. We've got a 4-foot high paved crawl space in which we're going to put the HVAC equipment and ductwork for the structure.
However, the future of Annabelle Chapel is not yet secure, as the structure itself needs extensive work, from lead paint abatement, plaster repair, window restoration, and a set of new doors milled. All of the original furnishings, including the hymnals and altar linens, are in storage and ready to be put into place once the church is ready. The goal is to utilize the Annabelle Chapel as a place for religious and educational gatherings, concerts, and community meetings.
Today, we are trying to save Annabelle Chapel from further deterioration. And the same families who helped to build Annabelle Chapel 130 years ago are still involved. Their descendants have contributed great sums of money for a town the size of ours. So we are hoping that by making the people of the state of Missouri aware of the plight of Annabelle Chapel, that we will be able to restore it and that it will again become an important part of our community.
You know, I've been thinking about when history is recorded, how history really condenses time. There are some choices about what to keep and some choices about what doesn't fit in a history. And in this case, saving the Annabelle Chapel is something that the Preservation Society has taken on as important to include in the history of New Haven. It makes me happy and proud to know that, because the whole history of this town that I grew up in is the way I'd like to see it written in the history books.